Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Odegaard. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This fella, Partey's evolved into one of the finest all-round midfielders in the game, and it's no wonder he's been coveted by so many of the elite clubs. I think he's a perfect blend of physicality and finesse, and I must admit that I got things wrong. I thought he was pretty much just a defensive midfield player. He has everything in his game.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Martinelli. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
De Ligt. And he's forced to go back. And back to the goalkeeper. And Bastoni. Hernandez. And it's Messi. And De Ligt. Bastoni. Now Gilberto Silva. Hernandez. He's found a way past. Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Great hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! There is the breakthrough! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Is number 21, Kylian Mbappe.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And here's Trossard, pinches it off him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Partey. Luis Skelly. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Lovely feet. Great position here. Shot a goal! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
The goal scorer after 44 minutes is number 22, Lionel Messi.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have
There
them
will be
always
1
thinking
minute
about
added
the next
time.
goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Merino. Oh, important interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Rafael Leao. Hernandez. Well, played right into his path. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Partey. Ødegaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. Merino! And that has fair fizzed. Madrid, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Gabriel, that's Partey.
The attendance for this
Trossard.
match was 60,179.
Lewis Skelly. Now it's Rice. Trossard. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rafael Leao. Hops for safety. Messi looking to add to his goal. And De Ligt. Costa Curta. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Played into space out wide. He gets big! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Lewis Skelly. Rice. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pass is just off target. Gilberto Silva. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bastoni. Hernandez. Partey wins the duel this time. Madrid can consider themselves just about safe now. Rice. Martinelli. He's got away. He's got the shot away! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's played him through. And that is that. Madrid can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Doué. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Can he put it away? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Fabian Ruiz has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players. And this guy can have a great career.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well-timed, excellent interception. Swung over. Mbappe. Barcola.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Hernandez. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Hernandez. Looking for the run. Kvaratskhelia.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Messi. He's through here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a goal kick. Hernandez. Now Fabian Ruiz. Barcola. And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Those of you making their way home on public
your views on the first
today,
half?
please watch
It's been
the
a
screen
pretty
for training
abject
party
performance.
times from
No
all
efforts at
major
goal.
stations.
I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Doué. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a hit! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Beckham. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Gonzalo Ramos. And here's Barcola. Oh, just skips past it. Gonzalo Ramos! And he comes up trumps again.
Yeah, well, he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him. He can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Decent hit! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Beckham. Showing good feet. Oh, what a climb! And that could come back to haunt them.
Cristiano Ronaldo nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Yamal getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now he's off and running. Doué. Barcola. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Has been indicated.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And there goes the final whistle. Madrid bow out, defeat sealing their fate. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Fabian Ruiz. And he's gone backward here. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Brilliantly cut out. Gilberto Silva gets it clear. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to
It's a mighty effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Kvaratskhelia. Messi. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. And a matter of fact, a shot at any time. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that looks to be simple. He's in plenty of space here. Fabian Ruiz. Distributed tidily. Uwe receives it in a good position here. Fabian Ruiz! Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate the counter. And it's Beckham. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine interception. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola. Now Hernandez. Ronaldo. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Beckham. Zaire-Emery gets rid without sophistication. And it's Messi. Fabian Ruiz. And the referee brings the first half to a close. But it's been a half likely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to...
Tries a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Rafael Leao.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Looking for the run, and the shot! Oh, it's gone in! First blood drawn! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's been taken short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Forwards and with intent. João Neves.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
"75 minutes played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gilberto Silva does well to stand firm and defend it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Kvaratskhelia. Touré. Messi, given the lift of his goal. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe, he is through here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
They really do have to make... Kvaratskhelia! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 11. Cristiano Ronaldo.
No unnecessary risk. And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all
making their way
a very
home on
good
public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. That's going to go a long way. And it's Beckham. Aimed beyond. Great chance! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Koundé. Hernandez. Rafael. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is starved of space and time. Madrid have a free kick. Hernandez. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lewandowski. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Lewandowski. And that has been knocked clear. Still goalless. Hernandez. That has not gone well. Lewandowski. Fermin! This time surely! Goal! Barcelona! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Yamal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Substitution
Well,
on the
for
field.
me, Peter, things have never
Number
really got going,
21,
but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
That's an excellent interception. Pedri. And he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And it's been taken short. Now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Played back in. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
What are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's in a great position. And he's there to clear it. Hernandez. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Fermin. Pedri. Works it forward. Gilberto Silva. And it's Beckham. Here's Rafael Leao. Great work on the overlap. Rafael Leao. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's running. Shot at goal! In he goes again! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
76 minutes is number 14, Yamal! Yamal! Yamal!
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Barcelona need to make something happen here. Fermin proves just a little bit too strong. That's very neat. Opts to play it back. Oh, sweet feet. Can he finish? It's run loose, and another try!
Barcelona really deserve full marks for effort, though. It's clear they want to win this.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own, and that has raised the roof.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
After 88 minutes is number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo!
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Gavi.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Gilberto Silva. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Marquinhos.
And that will be the final act. Madrid have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Costa Curta. Beckham.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The goal scorer after 18 minutes is number 10, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bastoni. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Manchester United are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. A searching ball that into space. Great hit! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Minutes till half-time. Swept in. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Home team on the defence.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Out to the right. Threads one in. There will be one Nielsen. And that is out of play. And there's a whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams heading to their respective dressing room. And while there's a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game is still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Bellingham. He's in here!
The
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71,898.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, what a pass! Header! Sticks it away! Sampdoria are back in business!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 67 minutes is number 33. Substitution.
Sampdoria can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Sampdoria grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Oh, he's found him in space. Now the finish! Goal! Sampdoria! And the comeback is complete.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer after 76 minutes is number 20. Substitution in progress.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Sampdoria get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is good strength.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but a potency they need.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
He's picked it up out wide. He's onside. Oh, lovely feeding is. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Bellingham.
So time for change.
Number 5,
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 15.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Number 17.
Marquinhos.
Number
Manchester United
22,
are running out of time to save themselves.
Number 9,
The less said about that pass, the
There will be
better.
5 minutes added time.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. 5 minutes to add. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And he's on his way! And the ball is out of play. Costa Curta. Gilberto Silva. Zanoli. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Miretti might just make this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Yamal. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Onana gets it away. Oh, good looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. And Hernandez. Gilberto Silva. To Nielsen. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the half-time whistle goes. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Balotelli. Yamal. It's a good run down the right. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goalless still. On either side, really getting onto the front foot. Miretti. That's played into space. Bastoni with the clearance. And he gets rid in a hurry. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match was
very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Caught offside that time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was quick to react.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Balotelli, big chance! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Number 45.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Hernandez. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. It's a mighty effort. He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 59.
Time for a change in personnel.
Coming on
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
15.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can...
Now the finish! It's there! And they've got their lead back. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
And it's Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Miretti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, the shot could be on here. Yamal! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 45.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Efootball prepared to come on now. Of course, a big bullier of defences.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do.
And he's had a hit. Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Yamal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And few venues... Rafael Leao! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafael Leao really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well time, excellent interception. It's Risake. Dupore. It's still 0-0. Fiddles it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserved them when they really needed it.
Gets it passed away. Concerned a reprieve for the time being. Harrison in with the challenge. The lift. Asoni to Beckham. That's a good ball out wide. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had it taken off him. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Harrison. Everton deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. They do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Rafael Leao, very much a man of this moment. Beckham. Yamal driving forwards. Yamal! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. Scream goal all the way.
Number 5, Yamal! Yamal! Yamal!
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Yamal stood his ground strongly. Dupore. And the first 45 minutes are up. And the half pitches are simming along nicely. warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their effort deserved a little bit more.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Harrison actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he welcomes it in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, great! He's had it! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
That has certainly made things interesting.
And look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still have a move.
Alcaraz.
The attendance for this match is
again.
71,000.
And here's Calvert-Lewin. Mikolenko looking to run onto it. Gilberto Silva. Bastoni. Gilberto Silva to Messi. Beckham. Yamal. And it's Beckham.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
That's tidy. Loose now on the look at it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
On the field, number 21.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
That's a nicely measured pass. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And they look to make any further progress now. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 15, Gilberto Silva. Coming on the field,
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet be the winner.
Marquinhos. Substitutions taking place.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Harrison! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Skillfully done out. He is so at ease on the ball. Report shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Beckham. Yamal. Showing good feet. Terrific header. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Decent game of football that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.